Okay guys, here it is, my very first YouTube video, and we are discussing what I want to see in Spider-Man PS4 at the E3 2018 conference. So, the very first thing that I want to see from Spider-Man PS4 is the web swinging. It's the most important thing that Insomniac has to get right. It's, they know it themselves, they're working really hard to do it, to get it right, to please all the fans, to make sure that this is a standout web swinging Spider-Man experience like no other. And I have total faith in them. Considering what we've seen so far, there is no reason to not have any faith in Insomniac Games. They've done a truly tremendous job with everything so far. I just really hope that at the E3 conference we see more of it. We see some real open play, we see everything that the environment has to offer, how Spider-Man just generally interacts with the city. I'd like to see it. Maybe in a mission would be nice, or just a general open play. But I just want to see more of the web swinging because it looks so good. The base jumping, the fact that that no longer do you shoot a web out and it just attaches to clouds or the sky. Though that's gone. Thank God for that. And I just really want to see more of it because it looks so good, so incredibly good. And I cannot praise Insomniac Games enough for what they are doing with this game. My second thing that I'm really hoping for is an unannounced villain. I think this is very important. I think, we know that Kingpin's in the game because you take him down in the very first mission. We know Shocker's in the game because we've seen him in the trailer. We've heard things that a few enemies from the Sinister Six may appear, like the likes of Vulture, Electro, Scorpion. Okay, that's great, but I'd really like to see the reveal of an enemy, a villain that we haven't heard of yet. Somebody like, for me it'd be cool if we see Dr. Octopus. We haven't seen him since Spider-Man 2, and I'd love to see how Insomniac Games could, what they could do with him, how they could make the boss battles fresh with him, and if we could see something like that. If we could see a boss battle, maybe that would be amazing with the likes of Dr. Octopus. Or, who knows, maybe they'll show us a battle with a villain that we already know, like Mr. Negative, who's been heavily teased in all the material, all the trailers, all the art that we've seen so far that's been released by Insomniac. It may well be Mr. Negative, and I'd be fine with that. I really would. It'd be nice to see a greater in-depth level with Mr. Negative, with the focus on Mr. Negative. But for me, I really would, above all else, love to see the announcement of an unknown villain, somebody that's being kept as a surprise, because then it really builds up the hype for this game. And I think that would just only create greater excitement for this game than there already is. I can't actually see how it could get any higher, but with something like that, if they were to announce something like that, it would do just that. The last thing that I really hope to see from this press conference is Mary Jane gameplay or Peter Parker gameplay. That is, I think, at the minute, I think that's a must-see. I think everybody wants to see it. I want to see it. I want to see how far we can go with the likes of Peter Parker and Mary Jane. I'm really interested in how it's going to work, the dynamic, how the actual levels are going to be structured. Is Mary Jane's going to be solely stealth based? Is it going to be investigative? Is it going to be more open play? Because that really does bring Mary Jane into the game in a completely different way. It completely shakes up the game. It shakes up the dynamic between her and Spider-Man, and it gives players a different way of experiencing the game. And it's something that really, I think, we can't appreciate until we either, one, play it, which we will do when it is released, or two, if we can see it. We've seen so much, and yet we've seen so little of the game. It's agonizing. I want to see every inch of this game, and I'm really hoping that Insomniac Games give us, what we need to get us through the next 3 to 4 months before this game releases. We really need something that's going to just get us there, because right now it's just nail biting. Everybody, I'm so excited for this game. I cannot crave enough fresh content, new content about this game. So if we could get something around MJ or Peter Parker, that would be awesome. Now guys, I'm going to leave it there for today. That is my quick what I want to see from the E3 2018 this year regarding Spider-Man PS4. If you guys have any of your own thoughts, drop them in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. And also, if you like this video, please hit that like button, and if you can, hit the subscribe button. That'd be really, really cool. I'd really appreciate that. And I will be back with more content regarding Spider-Man PS4 as soon as we have it.